Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you why you should check out Modern Metal Songwriter. Alright, so let's just go into the DAW, and I wrote a song recently, so everything that you're going to hear in this song is going to be a mix between their new amp sim that they released not that long ago and their Serum presets. Serum. Anyway, so the only thing paid from Modern Metal Songwriter that I was using is going to be the amp sim. The amp sim is honestly pretty awesome. So this is the plugin. It's going to have a low gain channel, mid gain, and heavy, so high gain. Typically for my guitar tones, I have to do a lot of work to make them how I like them. Like for example, the Mixwave mic stringer plugin, I had to do a lot more EQ, some compression, multi-band compression, but with this plugin, to be honest, this button right here, the enhance, does all of that for you, pretty much. And so all I had to do was dip out a tiny little frequency and it sounded perfect. So let's hear how this song sounds. So that was just a little snippet. I just released this song on YouTube if you want to check that out. Shameless plug. But let's go into it. So I want to show what this enhance button does. So without it, it sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie, even without any of the internal processing this does, it sounds fantastic. So turning it on. So it's taming a lot of the low end. It's going to be adding some, audio engineer magic to it. But just that alone, I didn't even mess with because there's like a how much you would like. I just left it straight up at 100. And I can just it could be just me looking for things, but I feel like it makes them a bit wider as well. There's the tilt function, which is also awesome. Basically makes it super easy to fit any guitar tone you make into your mix by giving it like a tilt EQ. So in this instance, boosting the low and ducking the highs, but you can go extreme with it as well. So bless you. Aside from that, I mean, this is a pretty complete plugin. So, I mean, there's EQ that you can mess with on the plugin itself. There's pitch shifting that you can do. You can even do compression in the plugin, which is also really good because you can do pre or post compression. So if you want to compress your DI and have it do like some crazy tapping stuff, you can do that. Give it a lot more aggression, or you can have it post and as you do. Tuner, I don't really like the tuner, which is why I have G-Tune here, but it works. There's also what I wish every plugin would do, which is this right here. So Neural DSP, they don't tell you. unless you read the manuals, but no, who does that? You're gonna have to figure out the optimal input level for your signal in your both your DAW and in the plugin, as well as in your interface. So with most Focusrite interfaces, I know people have established that if you just put the gain on 0, leave the input on 0, for most Focusrite interfaces only, then it will be optimal. But who knows that unless you watch a video? But with this plugin, you press this button and it takes about 5 seconds and you'll have the optimal input level for the plugin, which is pretty good. Along with that, there is also a lot of cabinet IRs you can mess around with. This is just the default setting. I didn't mess with this at all either. The only other thing that I actually really messed with was the OD pedal. So I have the gain all the way off, level all the way up, tone all the way up, mix all the way up. But aside from that, slight gain boost, slightly taking away some of the lows, and a very, very minimal high cut. Aside from that, I also used the Serum presets, and there's this one which I layered with the guitars. And there was also these ones I put in an octave. And to be honest, there is a lot of variety in their Serum presets. So, for example, if I can open the correct thing, this was the What the Pluck Long presets. But there's everything from ambience, bass, leads, and pads. So you can, these were just the free presets. They do have paid ones that I'm now extremely interested in, now that I wrote personally, in my opinion, my humble opinion, a pretty fucking sick song just using these presets and their plugins. I kind of want to get more. So I'll go over to a section where I also used a lo-fi guitar effect in their plugin as well. So they have a dedicated lo-fi pedal, and so I automated it where it would kind of open up at the end, which I thought was really cool. And that's just another thing I really liked about this plugin, just the versatility in it. Even though it's mostly going to be a metal amp, you can get some versatile tones as well as like crunchy, crunchy goodness, I suppose you can say. So let's hear how that sounded. But yeah, I mean, like, every single synth in here except for maybe this one, the little bass, like, everything is from that free pack, and honestly, you should really download it. I'm not sponsored, unfortunately. I am not getting paid to say this. This is me just, doing some free advertisement, but I feel like it's worth it because ever since I discovered this company, I saw them first on, I think, ShopPay, and I was like, what? And then kind of wrote them off because of that in a weird way, but I decided to give them a shot, and, I wrote one of the best songs I've ever written just based on the inspiration it kind of, pulled out of me. It's actually pretty impressive because not a lot of stuff can do that for me. So I'm gonna basically go ahead and show you what their presets for the synths are doing in the sound, because it is kind of just an integral part of the sound and it's kind of plain without it. verses with it on. Maybe that spot was a bad example, but if you play it back, you can kind of hear how it adds a whole new depth to the sound, and I really did like that about that one part in particular. But I can show you where the lead is not, how, like, just how integral it really was to that sound. And then with the synths. Alright, that's it. You don't get to hear anymore. You have to go listen to the full song on my channel right now. But in all seriousness, check out this company. If you don't, I'll step on your toenails or something. Alright, well, this has been your favorite boring bedroom guitarist YouTube guy. And shameless plug, I did release this song on my YouTube, as I've already mentioned 3-4 times now, and I also have a new EP out for Loreweaver, my main project. You can find that somewhere here. And I'm gonna hate myself for this, but if you can give this video a like and a subscribe, that would be nice. Subscribe to the video, yeah, good job.